I just want to say how much fun it has been having everybody together, and tomorrow, no, Sunday morning, we'll get a short little window of time where Dan, Natalie, and all of his kids will all get to be together, and we're going to cherish those few moments. And I know that if Dan and Natalie could have been here this whole time, they totally would have been here. But unfortunately, guess what? Life is unpredictable, huh? The human experience, being human, life can be unpredictable. Sometimes things don't go as planned, huh? That's what life is about. It's unpredictable, it's beautiful, and I think that family and the bonds that we have together are one of the things that give life the most flavor and the most color. Who likes to eat food that has lots of good flavor? Raise your hand. Okay, who likes pictures that have beautiful colors? Okay, the love and the fun that we're having this weekend is an example how family adds life, or adds color and flavor to life. I know that sometimes when life is unpredictable, things like what happened to Ashton can happen, right? Where she found out that she had some sickness that was very, very challenging, and it was scary, right? None of us wanted to have happen what happened to Ashton with her cancer happen, but guess what happened? Because of it, she survived, and more importantly, it brought us closer together as a family, okay? None of us wanted to have to see, things in my family happen, right? Our family, Rocky, Maverick, and their mother Amy and I, we're a family, but we're a little untraditional, right? Life is unpredictable, but being human means that we have emotions. Sometimes, who feels sad sometimes? Raise your hand. Who feels happy sometimes? Raise your hand. Okay? Who feels... You have to fart sometimes. Sometimes that happens. But here's what I can promise every single one of you, okay? That no matter how unpredictable life can be, no matter how many emotions you're dealing with, no matter how much you don't want to do your homework, or maybe get up for school or do what your mom and dad want you to do, I want you guys to remember something, and this is super, super important, that each and every single person here, and that includes Dan, Natalie, Ashton, Cameron, Emmett, Zachy, all of us are part of something super special. What we are part of, and what we will always be members of, no matter what life throws at us, and no matter what happens to us, as we are part of the Sessions family. And to be a part of the Sessions family is something very, very special, okay? You have aunts and uncles that will do anything for you and that love you and that are really proud of you. And your Nana and Papa are weird. They're silly. They spend way too much time in their garden. But we love them. And guess what? When your mom Kelly and your mom Ashley and your dad Peter and for those watching this video, your dad Uncle Dan were growing up, guess what happened in our lives? A lot of things that were unpredictable. We moved from California to Chicago, and then I went to France, and I came home and everyone lived in a cornfield in Indiana. And you know what? Sometimes it included things like losing a job, and Ashley dealing with some emotional struggles. That we are so proud of our family overcoming it all and being here together this weekend. And what I can tell you is that in the Sessions family, we will be by your side always, and we will help you through anything. And no matter what happens to you in your life, no matter what decisions or trials or things that you deal with, you've got cousins, you've got aunts and uncles, and most importantly, you have a grandma and grandpa that love you and will do anything for you. And I am just so happy that we could all be here together. It's really hard for Maverick, Rocky, and I because we don't get to see you very much. But just know, even if we don't get to see you very much, that our family is bonded together. And I love every single one of you so much. And that example of love and connection as a family is something that this man has done a phenomenal job as a father over the years, helping us no matter how unpredictable life is and no matter what we go through, understand that we're loved. Okay? It is Papa's birthday in just 4 days, and he's going to be a year older in 4 days. And with each year that passes, I can't express enough how much it means to me to be his son. And I remember when Grandpa Sessions died, his Papa and Grandpa Maxwell died. And it was hard. Rocky and Maverick had their grandpa die just not long ago. And it was hard. But this year, Papa did something great. And we wanted to honor something that Papa did for all of us as an example of his love. And this statement that I said, that no matter what happens, no matter how far some of us live from each other and how long it goes in between us being able to see each other, that we're connected. And we are a family as strong as we've ever been. Okay, to be part of the Sessions family is to be a part of something great. He did what's called the Kids Walk. Who knows what the Kids Walk is? Okay, Conlon, tell us what the Kids Walk is.
So what he did is he walked...
Come up here, hold on. Come up here, Conlon. Okay, turn around and tell us what the Kids Walk was.
So what the Kids Walk is he walked miles and miles into where he walked from his house to our house, to Kelly's house, to Dan's house, to all of our houses, and he walked to every single one of them. He didn't actually walk to every single one of them, but he did the actual distance that it would take.
Thank you. Thank you, Conlon. And I remember when he set off on this journey of the Kids Walk thinking, you're crazy. It's another thing that crazy Papa did. And I didn't know if he'd stick through it, but you know what something is amazing about this man is when he commits to something, he commits to it. Okay? And it's a great example that I've always learned from in my life. And I really hate Dan right now because he was supposed to give this speech and I could have just sat there not getting emotional. But Dad, we just wanted to, on your birthday weekend, and I know Dan did not want to be here. Remember I said life is unpredictable, and I'm really glad I got these big old sunglasses on so I still look attractive. Life is unpredictable, so unfortunately I have to do this speech, but we wanted to honor the sacrifice that you gave, and I really don't care about the steps, to be honest with you. I care more about what it meant, in that no matter how far we are apart, no matter how unpredictable life can be, that we will always be a family and we're always bonded together, and that's what the Kids Walk represents. And so to show you our appreciation of what you've accomplished this year, Papa used to be, and still is, an absolute stud and track all-star. When he was young and skinny like Uncle Spencer, he was an absolute all-star in track and field, and he won a ton of medals, okay, for his athleticism and speed on the track. And we wanted to award you a handful of medals today for your accomplishment in your Kids Walk. And what we have done is both your kids and their children have all decided on a word that we feel describes who you are. and the example that you set for us as a father. We're gonna put them on your neck, and I'm gonna start with Dan, and then Kelly. Ashley's gonna do Dan's, or Kelly's gonna do Dan's kids, or Natalie, and then Dan's kids, and then I will do me and my kids, and then we'll just kind of go through, if you guys are okay with this, an age order of siblings and their kids. And so for Dan, what he wanted to award you with, and the example that he's grateful for that you set for him, is he chose the word patriotic. And we appreciate the patriotism passed down from Grandpa Sessions and that you maintain. And so Dan wanted to award you this medal of patriotism.
And Natalie wanted to award you with steadfast.
Ashton, Cameron, Zachary, and Emmett wanted to give you love.
And I wanted to award you. It's the allergies, okay? With authentic. And when I asked Rocky and Maverick, one of the things they love about you, they said that you're silly, so you get to be silly from Rocky and Maverick.
Ashley, talk louder so you
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can't hear what you're saying.
Sorry.
Patient.
And from Colby, time.
I think that has yours.
Oh, River
River's
has
got
it.
River.
Grayson.
Say it loud, guys.
So me, River, and Grayson all wanted to award you fun.
I'm gonna do Spencer because he's filming, but he wanted to award you with spiritual. And I wanted to award you with dedicated because you're the most dedicated man to your family that I know. Oh, and then my kids. When I asked them to think about a word that described Papa, they could only talk about baseball. And it's part of you.
What'd you say, Ashley?
Our Kids Walk champion.
And to commemorate this incredible achievement in walking excellence, and to further underline the fact that life is unpredictable, the plaque didn't turn out exactly how we wanted it to, but we have created a plaque for you commemorating your achievement in, so again, we're going to reorder it because it didn't turn out perfect.
I like imperfect.
But this is a plaque commemorating the Kids Walk by Richard Eric Sessions over the time period of September 1st, 2020 to September 1st, 2021. And on the plaque, this reads a small poem. I would climb any mountain, walk thousands of miles, or cross any desert just to be there for my family. And Papa actually did more than this, but this is the numbers I had. He walked 6,088,459 steps, which equates to 2,739 miles, which is actually more than needed to start from his house, make it out to Utah, make it up to Wisconsin, make it down to Indiana, and back up to his home, as a symbolic way to say no matter where you live, you are part of something special, and Papa will always be there for you. Your aunts and uncles will always be there for you, and as cousins, we will always be there for one another. So Dad, on your whatever birthday is, you're real old, I don't even know. But on whatever birthday this is, we just want you to know and take a moment to cherish you as a father and show our appreciation and love for you. And just want to let you know that what you did this past year means a lot to us. So, thank you. give him a round of I don't really know why we needed the orange band, but I'm so into them. So,
Well,
Orange is his favorite color.
Yeah, my favorite
so if
color.
you want to say anything, Papa, you can.
All right. So, first, thank you. I finished Kids Walk like 124 days ahead of schedule and whatever it was. But when I set the goal to walk an average of 5.63 miles per day for 365 days, I thought it was impossible. And that I would try my best, but I probably wouldn't get there in a whole year. But I got to each of you early is because in my mind as I walked all those miles, I thought of you, each of you individually, and I'd have little conversations with you and tell you how I felt about each of you, and I guess that kept me going faster and faster and longer, and that's why I got done sooner. And when I was done, I was kind of sad because it was over. I thought, well, I walked all the way to all of your houses. I guess I can just walk home. So right now I'm doing what's called home walk. And I'm about halfway across Nebraska, headed back towards Indiana. And I'm going slower. It's not because I don't love Mom to get home to Mom, but I was just eager to get to each of you. I guess talking about symbolic things, I want to always be with you. And I know the day will come when I won't be with you anymore. But I hope that the memory and the love won't disappear when I do. I don't know, let's see. Rocky, would you read my shirt? I didn't plan this, but here you go. Can you see it all?
No.
Okay.
My favorite people call me Papa.
My favorite people call me Papa. So, you are my favorite people. You are my absolute favorite people. And then after that, I like your moms and dads a little bit. But Uncle Pete said something right. That you are part of Papa Sessions family. You will always be part of Papa Sessions family. And I love you, and I'm proud of you. And in the things that I believe that my greatest joy is in my posterity, and posterity means your children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. And my hope and my intention and my effort is that I live long enough for each one of you who I love the most, my favorite people, to see each of you find the loves of your life. Probably won't live that long, but I hope I do. I would love to see you be happy and beginning your own families and taking on the traditions of the Sessions, taking on the traditions of the Schupels, taking on the traditions of Amy's family, the Coddles, taking on the traditions of the Segmillers, and taking on the traditions of the Jablonskis. Because we are bound together, and we each bring with us a little bit of something special from each family. And I really want you to know that I will always love you. And thank you for loving me. And I'm gonna start making snot if I don't stop.
All grandkids,
Group
go
hug.
give.
Group
All
hug.
grandkids, go give a
Hugs.
big group hug.
This one's in.
I love you all. Thank you.
It's in my eye.
Alright, stay right there. I'll get a photo of you guys.